Hello and welcome to what will be the Blobber Plays, our Weapons of the Third Emu War campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4. So, Australia, regular, Iron Man, historic. Yes, yes, yes. All good. What is the Weapons of the Third Emu War achievement? Well, as Australia, use a nuclear bomb on core Australian territory. We intend to do this by doing a fairly regular help in World War II, although we're going to be role-playing somewhat a fairly reticent Australia. We don't really like the idea of being drawn in. We'll help defend this area, but we're not going to go sending our men off to another Gallipoli and to fight in Africa. We're just going to concentrate on defending this area from Japan. How are we going to do that? Our aim is to use... I want to get Mountaineers. Even though they're more expensive on equipment, it gives us a much smaller unit template much sooner. Mountaineers with some extra engineers to dig in, and that's hopefully enough defense, and we're going to try and hold all the ports. Other than that, I want to go a mix of cruiser-cruiser in terms of our navy. So oh god, I don't want to know the differences between all of these. Like, how am I meant to know which one is better? I'll pick the ones that have the nicest names. So, the Sydney class has the best name there. And the Canberra class has the best name there. Then we'll do like 2 and 3 eventually, and those can all add to the Australian squadron. Over here we're going to start out with support equipment. You know, the lovely thing about support equipment is, unlike these guns, they never go out of style. Whereas if you produce a lot of Infantry 1 weapons, and then eventually when you get up to Infantry 2, you're like, oh shit, I really wish all those Infantry 1 weapons were Infantry 2, because they're so much better. But its support equipment stays good the whole game long. Now, we also intend to try and abuse the ally tech sharing, so I intend to not take the engineering and industry techs as soon as possible, but rather take them second thing we do, and instead let my allies take them all and give me 50% discounts on them. And in the meantime, I can do what I actually want, which is that. And because I'm a country with such low manpower, we're going to want hospitals as well. So we'll go do the truck. I want more boats, so I'm going to go boat, 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 and then we will pursue other things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. Onwards with the show. Now, first thing that's usually interesting is watching the war with Ethiopia. Oh, no, there's another little trick. We're going to, our army, yoink, grab, move one horsey over, tell these guys that they can bugger off, and tell the horsey that he can exercise, and that will earn us army experience, because 100% of our army is exercising. So we earn army experience at a very high rate, unless they've fixed it. I don't think they have. This is just huge. Like, it is a more than 100% increase in our factories, in our naval factories. Boom. Fleet in being. And the one that will give us the Tech 3 cruisers. Actually down there. Okay, so no, maybe I just do that one. And then pursue all of my bonus industrialization. Now, I need some more oil, you say. Dutch East Indies, you're my friend. Give me some oil. Now the reason that I want to edit things based off of the Mountaineer template is this template is bloody huge. Look at it. So many units, so much manpower. Whereas the template that we're about to get for this, well, you'll see in a sec, but it's only like 3 or 4 Mountaineers big. Okay, and now we can work on all these ones. Try and get our free factories. Oh, we got enough for our first one. We take the industrial concern. I'm going to make an exception for nothing. And we will work on... So what do I want? I want everything to do with cruisers. That's got cruisers, and that's got cruisers. This is all destroyers. This one's all subs. So I guess I need to get up to that one. What else do we want? Hospitals. Boom. See, all my friends have now finished this, so I get a 50% discount. It's amazing. Oh, now we can see that template. So here, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. And if you add in some engineers, almost got a respectable defense. Yes. So this is going to be our basic unit. We will designate, therefore, with a pawn. Standardise the railway. So, the story behind this is that Australia was a series of separate colonies. Very separately managed, each one managed by its own thing. And then when they became a single country, there were problems to do with different standards in different places. Some of the states had railway with railway gauge, which is the distance between the two rails here, of one size, and other states had rails with other sizes. And so if you wanted to drive a train from one state all the way around through others up to another one, you'd have to change train time and time again to account for the fact that they've got different rail gauges, which was just a huge hassle. And it took a long time to replace all of the rail and unify it to a single standard. I'm going to spend my 50% bonus here, because my friends aren't likely to do that one very soon, and I actually care a fair bit about these two, for reasons that will become apparent. Now we can also build some trucks, and we are going to want some, so boop. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that layout. We can do another one. Oh, I quite like the Naval Theorist, but I think I'll go with the infantry equipment one first. Yeah, how's that civil war going, Spain? Come on, chop chop. Hop to it. Yep, there we go. Now I'm yet to see the nationalists lose under the new expansion, but I haven't played a huge number of games, so my sample size isn't that significant. Maybe this will be the first time. Woo! 3 civilian factories first. And that then lets us do... All our friends have done that, so I'll allow that to happen. I bet all our friends have done the computing one as well. Well, most of them. That's still a bloody lovely reduction in time. We can go do some more modifications. So we could add recon. What does that do to us? Just more defense. That's what we're all about. I intend to just create a whole jarble of little units and try and hold the Dutch East Indies and Papua New Guinea against Japan. I'm not going to help out over here in Africa. And the sort of semi-roleplay reason is this is an Australia that's pissed off with all the men that we lost last time over in Turkey. Thinks that Britain are a bit jerks. Put plainly. We believe, where is the actual idea? Never another Gallipoli? Yeah. The only way to ensure we are not drawn into further costly wars through sentiment is to take complete control of our foreign policy. Doink. Go do this one. Unlock the 2 military factories. Now I'm okay with the Naval Theorist. Although realistically I should have done it the other way because I haven't actually started a small arms research in the meantime. But I didn't know... I suppose I could have planned it out a bit better, but we're just, you know, we're having a fun game. We're not having a super absolutely plan every minor detail out game. Bit of a relaxed game. Okay, and the Nationalists won in record time. Hindenburg explodes, we go get some more free military factory. We're almost done. We only need to add hospitals here and I think we're pretty happy. We don't have the military production for tanks, so we're not going to try and add tanks into everything. I could at a stretch be convinced I might be able to add some artillery. Let's go add those hospitals. Okay, now we can't do this one because it's locked behind a world tension limit. Very frustrating, really. But we can go do our Gallipoli one. Or we could go get a bunch of free experience and increase our population factor. Which we desperately need. We have next to no recruitable population. All of our friends have that. And now you'll see why I wanted to do those two to do with steel, because our production over here is using up so much of our steel that we're actually in deficit. So these were very necessary for us. That has a 40% bonus, which is close enough to maximum. Okay, now let's have a look. $20 motorized per one, and then let's say 100 support. I need to defend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't care about that one. Don't even care about that one. Or that one. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We're going to need at least 21 of those little units. So, preferably actually 22, 23, just to be a little bit safe. So let's say 25. 25 by those 20 motorized means I need about 500. And it means I need about 25 by 70, about 2,000 support equipment. Try and remember those numbers, 500 and 2,000. Those are what we're aiming for. Boop. Now these are all good. That one's nice. And aside from maybe the artillery, if we get the nice artillery, can't think of anything else I'd particularly want. At least not for the moment. Oh, they've declared war. So actually once this one finishes, I'll go start this chain. The one that was limited by world tension, now that world tension is high enough. We can go get the infantry genius. It was 2,000 of this near enough and 500 of that. So actually we need more support equipment. And how much infantry equipment would it be? 500 times 25. 12,500. Well, we're getting there. I think those can wait. Getting more out of our factories is more important. Wow. No, the boats. Boats to the top. Cars to the bottom. Go start this chain, the one that was hidden by world tension. I want that research slot, and then I want these extra free factories. Because our civilian factories are hurting. I'm even going to consider going up to partial. Aside from the army defense guy, there aren't many others that I particularly care about. Maybe the artillery guy and the logistics, but that's about it. So moving up to partial mobilization is actually fairly useful. 40% more output from our factories. Well, 40% faster building them at least. And more available ones. Yeah, that doubles our available ones, because we were at 2 before. Oop. Try and work down to that free research slot. And across so that we can get the new guns as soon as next year comes around. I'll take that because so many of our friends have taken it, and it helps the other tech speeds, which sort of parallels well with the fact that we're going to try and get the new research slot soon. Now, last question, do I add in that 1 artillery? It is a lot of soft attack. For a very little amount of artillery. So now I also need how much artillery? 36 by 25, 900 or so. So sorry car, but you're going down to 1. Because I need some artillery. In fact, we've almost finished the motorized. Though not the support equipment. We need a lot of support equipment. Now, infantry genius, where are you? We got you. So we go get the defense one. And the artillery one and the logistics one. Oh, but what do you know, it's time to end the episode. So, this episode we have outlined how we're playing and what we're trying to do. We're trying to get this achievement, the weapons of the Third Emu War, by playing as an Australia who was reticent to join the war, but we will help and we'll defend this area. And then after the war we're planning to have a civil war, because we're going to try and go to communist, and then during the civil war we want to nuke the nasty side of our civil war. I hope you've enjoyed watching and that you'll join us again soon. Bye bye.